You can wait for ages for a piece of Americana to arrive in North Yorkshire, but now 3 have popped up.
I love the big, boxy, meaty shapes of them and all the power that you get with them for a cheap car.
There's the colourful Metropolitan, a 1974 Cadillac, and a project-ready 1970 Plymouth Barracuda.
Oh, it's bad, isn't it?
Good shape, though, isn't it? Nice shape.
Yorkshire-based car restorer Johnny May and his colleague Mark Juggins have heard about the arrival of the fastback coupe with its gas-guzzling 5.2-litre V8 engine.
Crusty around the roof gutters as well, isn't it?
Poor thing.
Is that pillarless as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a bit rough, innit?
Yeah.
I would say that is a lot of work, Let's have a look under the bonnet.
Basket case. It's got musical air horns, which is a definite plus, isn't it? I would expect Dixie, if nothing else.
Yeah. Ain't it gorgeous?
Was that your shoulder joint?
My good shoulder.
I think they might be Halfords.
Yeah, later edition. That has to sell to someone, I think, who is just going to love it, put it in the garage, potter away with it for years, and it'll make a great car.
But it's not one for these restorers, and the car remains oversized and over here.
Here I am lent on this one here, look. Lovely old car, but who wants them? They handle like a ship, don't they? And they ride like a blancmange. So I think they're great. You know, I like American stuff, I do. I think they're brilliant, but they're pretty useless, aren't they, over here? Really.
That's how we're summing it up, is it? Useless over here.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Brilliant.
Amongst the massed ranks of shiny cars, there's always a few vehicles that would never claim to be in showroom condition.
I think it's absolutely fantastic, this.
It's a 1940s Fordson tractor that's been best friends with the British weather.
It's got just so much potential, isn't it? I mean, even if you just wanted to make an exhibit of it somewhere, in a corner of a shed, in the doorway of a shed, you could actually just sandblast it and paint it. You'd do it all the same day. It would appear to be pretty well complete. This is a field find, isn't it? Engine's free. I don't know what we're going to do, money-wise, or achieve. Probably 1,500 quid or something on that sort of line. I'm not too sure.
And it's not the only workhorse in town.
There's a bit of play in the steering, isn't there?
Bubbles is having a bad case of déjà vu.
Lance Bulldog, which I think we sold 2 or 3 sales ago, and the gentleman who bought it has now got a different project in mind, and he's brought it back for us to sell for him again. Predominantly built for use in Germany on market gardens, and were used in some of the Eastern Bloc countries virtually as a means of transport. I think the tractor enthusiast is more of a country fella. Probably brought up on farms, used one when he worked on a farm. I can't see anybody in Chelsea who wanted to buy a Lance Bulldog to drive around London on.
1970 Plymouth Barracuda. Wow, that's a lot of car. Big old bus. Submit the best bid.
2.6.
2,600. 2,007.
2.9.
2,900. 2,900 for the first, second, third and last time, submitting 2,900.
It's not quite top dollar, but the buyer is local, and in the office, Jill is on the case.
We've had a good bid, or we think it's a good bid of £2,900 for it. I just wondered if we can accept it and get it moved on. Yeah, fantastic.
It must be auction time. The butties are out, the phone bidders are all primed, and Derek's tonsils are in fine fettle.
£25,000. Good luck, full respect to you.
While the cars make good money,
11.4.
all eyes are now on some of the less glamorous vehicles.
Lot number 113, 1940s Fordson standard tractor. No V5, no paperwork, obviously.
Now, as you can see, those observant viewers today, it does want a little bit of work. 5, we're away, 5. 550, 650, £650 only.
That's his 7. You want a bid 7? 7.
Picking it up, 7. David's phone, £700. Last time looking round, £700 for the first, second, third, and last time. David.
Right, with you. So well done. Right.
A new life and pastures new await the Fordson in the northeast of England. Next up, its continental cousin.
There we are, 1956, Lance, Bulldog, super bit of kit, where 3, 3.2, 3.4, 3004, 3.6, 3.7. Are you all done? 3,700, we'll submit, we'll talk, 3.7.
In the office,
We're all ears.
they're trying to make a deal happen. But all this talk of tractors has got Dave and Bubbles admiring their own little David Brown workhorse.
It's called Hunting Pink.
Right.
And with the yellow wheels and the yellow exhaust.
But what a genuine little tractor, isn't it?
Beautiful little tractor.
Yeah.
It's in the tractor market. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
I'm not.
You haven't got one at the moment?
No.
You're tractorless?
Yes.
Are you not feeding it then, Jeff? Are you not, like, getting withdrawal symptoms or anything?
Well, I could, but you're back in England. The seat isn't even sprung.
No.
And you go over a bump, and it shakes the fillings out your teeth.
Well, most of your boys are driving ain't got any teeth, so it'll be all right.
In the end, there was no deal to be done for the Lands. It's going back home.
Right, ready when you are.
Along with the rusty Fordson that's been bought to add to the owner's growing tractor collection.